Oh my god. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, people, what's good? You know what it is. More time is more time. I'm the monk, and we're back with another Bristol Gooner Show. And it's sad times for all the Gooners out there around the world. Feel your pain, brothers. You know what I'm saying? Tough times for all the Arsenal fans at the minute, realizing that title's gone. Title's almost in Liverpool's hands. You know what I'm saying? They've almost got the trophy. They're almost lifting the trophy, and we still got like 10 games to go or something stupid, you know what I mean? But where they dispatched of City and dealt with all their upcoming tasks, they've dealt with it flying colours. Arsenal, on the other hand, were falling up small hurdles, man. You know what I mean? I thought we'd take it all the way to the last day. I mean, I don't want to be giving Liverpool no guard of honour and all of that bullshit, you know what I mean? But boy, not looking hopeful for the Gunners. But let's get into it. Like I said, not really reactionary on this show. I do this show every week or two, you know what I mean? I'm not every day just up and down, reactionary thoughts and all that. I like to look at things in a block. Yeah, man, it's spooky times for Arsenal, but let's head over to the screen capture, mates. I'm saying. So yeah, it's been a bit sticky. We'll go from the Man City game. I know we probably covered this on the last one. There ain't been that many games. Yeah, we beat Man City 5-1. Everybody's hopes are all good, you know what I mean? Thinking the title's there for the taking, really. Catching up on Liverpool. Then head over to Newcastle for the EFL. Get dumped out of that. 2-0 at the Emirates. At Newcastle, sorry, away. And it was easy for them. They just blew us out of the water. Isak showing levels. Gordon showing levels. The whole team. We really struggle against Newcastle. Struggle to beat them. It's like they're the bogey team right now. You know what I mean? I don't think we've beat them in the last 4 or 5 games. Then we went away to Leicester. And we managed to get a 2-0 win without a striker. No Kai Havertz, out injured. The only attackers we had was Trossard, Sterling, Wanyeri, and that's about it. But we decided to play Sterling kind of in a false 9, and then Trossard had them switching around. Both of them little dons couldn't do a thing against Leicester. We really struggled towards the end. Then Arteta made a tactical genius move. We got to big him up for. That was a great move. Brought on Moreno, played him up front, and we got 2 wicked goals from Moreno. A nice cushioned header after a Wanyeri cross. And second one was Trossard runs it out on the wing. 3 Donnies on him, manages to get the cross all the way to the back post, and Moreno was waiting there. Yeah, Moreno was waiting there and tapped it in with some finesse. It was decent. Everybody's hopes were up in the air again, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, Moreno's gonna save the day. But I remember thinking at that time, like, is that gonna work again? Like, I don't think it will work again. I don't think anybody was ready for Moreno to play up front, and then now they've seen that he can and what he can do, defenders are going to be on him a lot more. That's kind of what happened in the West Ham game. We lost 1-0 to West Ham. It was a shocking performance all round. We could take a look at the stats and facts. We had 20 shots, 2 on target. Like, that's crazy. How are you having 20 shots and only 2 on target? Compared to them who had 5 shots, 2 on target. They were a lot more clinical. We had all the possession, all the passes, all the pass accuracy. We had all of that, but that doesn't mean anything when you're not clinical. Because we haven't got that main striker and all our attackers are pretty much injured. We're not getting the goals. Moreno couldn't come save the day again, which I didn't think he would be able. I mean, West Ham were very good defending, and we struggle to break down low blocks. It's been a thing ever since Saka got injured and Martinelli's been out. We haven't had the winger capability to break down a low block. Saka normally whips in a cross or cuts inside and gets off a shot. Same with Martinelli, but they're both out injured, isn't it? So had limited choices for attackers, and the attackers we do have are just a bag of shit. They're substitutions, you know what I mean? Trossard, Sterling, they're substitutes, you know what I mean? Substitute teachers. And Wanyeri's doing well, but you can't just rely on a 17-year-old to get you out of get you out of trouble. Title charge. You know what I mean? A charge for the title. Like, that's how you know the January transfer really messed things up for Arsenal. Talk about that in a second, but tough game. Couldn't break down the low block, and then some clumsy errors being made, and then Miles Lewis Skelly puts in a mad tackle, gets another red card. Last one got rescinded, but this one definitely 100% a penna and a red card. So Arsenal fans could have no complaints about that. You know what I mean? Strictly of our own doing. Ourselves in the foot, and we couldn't make anything of it after that. We can look at lineup. David Raya had an okay game. Julian Timber, okay. Saliba. The defenders really for that Bowen goal, they could have done a lot better. I personally put most of the fault on Calafiori. Obviously, the other defenders are at fault as well. The whole team's at fault for the goal, but Calafiori especially didn't just let man get the cross in. Didn't try to close him down. The cross was whipped in too easy. Wasn't contested, and then Bowen got the goal. Odegaard been off the boil ever since his injury. Like, he can't shoot, he can't score. You know what I mean? He can get tap-ins and stuff, but he's missing penalties. His long-range shots are just null and void. He's getting stuck in, dropping back and trying to help out centre defensive mid. I don't want to see Odegaard in a centre defensive mid role. And then he's moving out to the right and staying in congested areas. He's just not flowing. It's not working for Odegaard. He had a bad game. Thomas Partey had an okay game. Declan Rice had a shocker. He got subbed off early. Ranieri didn't have a great game either. Moreno, Trossard, dead. We just couldn't. Kudos was doing a lot. Bowen doing a lot. You know what I mean? Wan-Bissaka was doing a lot. Ward-Prowse was doing a lot. They were just all round better than us the day. That totally killed. Well, that half killed it. And then Liverpool obviously had the game against Man City, where I thought Man City would get a draw, possibly get a win, but Man City are dead food. They got 2-0'd. You know what I'm saying? Mo Salah coming and snatching that title. He don't get enough plaudits. I don't think Mo Salah gets enough plaudits for not just the GA, but he's just there, isn't it? He's clinical. Might go missing for a whole game, but you know he's scoring once he gets the ball. Like, you don't need the ball many times for him to get a goal. That's precisely what happened. Alexander Trent, I think it was, got the second goal. Basically gave the title to Liverpool. Like I'm saying, there's still plenty of games to go, but looking at how they are and looking at how we are, we can't score a goal to save our lives now. They've got goals all around, innit? You know what I mean? And our one strength, our defensive strengths, have been slipping away, and we've not been keeping clean sheets. That's been that's another reason why Arsenal are hell. But yeah, we can only look forward and try and just win the rest of our games. Gonna be hard, like I'm saying. But I put most of the blame on the January transfer window, not getting somebody in that will contribute, like an attacker in that will contribute to goals, even if it's like 10 goals for the rest of the season spread out. We haven't even got that, you know what I mean? We're lacking in that area, and partly Arteta's fault, but I don't know whether the plan was they came up with the plan together or Arteta was told the plan, getting money in the summer, having no money in the January. Like I said before, I probably would have split it in half. 250, 125 in the winter, 125 summer. Get those players in, man, because injuries have killed us, killed the season. Arteta's had a few, like this, the Moreno substitution in the Leicester game was a stroke of genius, but then in the West Ham game, it was fire retardant. You know what I mean? It was wasn't lit. I mean, Arteta made quite a few mistakes. Took the blame for him, but no good. You know what I mean? Can't be coming second again for the third year running. Like, could have been 3 Premier Leagues, and next season it might just be dead for us. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a shame. But looking forward, we got Nottingham Forest tomorrow. That's going to be another hard game. They're going to be all over it. We might even lose that game as well. We ain't got no attackers. We need to score a goal. Unless we get a draw, keep a clean sheet. That's the only result I see going, because Nottingham Forest very well this season. Nuno doing very well. And it's just all round bad times for Arsenal, so I don't think we're going to get one there. We've then got PSV in the Champions League. First leg, next Tuesday, and wild stuff, man. It's wild stuff. I think we got a better chance against PSV than Nottingham Forest, but PSV ain't a joke either, so that could be us coming out of the Champions League. Then we got Man United, second leg of PSV, Chelsea, Fulham. So we'll do that block. Nottingham Forest, tough game. PSV, tough game. Man United, tough game. PSV, tough game. I say Man United, tough game, but that's simply for the fact they always turn up against us no matter who they got. No matter what form they're in, no matter where they are on the table. When they play Arsenal, they turn up to be counted. PSV, hard game. Chelsea, hard game. Fulham, hard game. So out of those 6 games, we need like 18 points, but do I see us getting 18 points? See us getting 18 points. Nottingham Forest, I think, would be a draw. So that's 1 point. PSV, I think that could be a draw. Man United, we could win that one. So that's 4 points, 5 points. Games. Second leg, PSV, if we can scrape a 1-0 and get through to the next round of the Champions League, that'd be good. So I'll say that's 1 point, 2 point, 5 point, 8 points. Chelsea, another hard game, could be a draw. 9 points. Fulham, another hard game, could be another draw. 10 points we could be getting at 6 at block. Doesn't really get too much after that, and then the season's pretty much done, man. Crazy times. We need to just hope Liverpool. What's Liverpool's fixtures? They've got Newcastle tomorrow. Newcastle are pretty good, but then against top opposition, who knows, man? Liverpool could just smoke them. I'm hoping for like a win there for Newcastle. PSG's another hard game. Southampton's easy, PSG hard. Newcastle in the cup. Everton, another hard game. Fulham, hard game. West Ham, easy game. Leicester, easy game. Tottenham, kind of hard game. Easy for them, probably smoke them. Chelsea, Arsenal, Brighton, Palace. So they can drop points. I think there is points that can be dropped in this game. Whether it be enough for us to accumulate to win the league, that's near enough impossible. I don't really see that happening at all. Take a quick look at Arsenal news. So let's look at Arsenal news. I'm going to go into any transfer stuff. Pointless. Not really too much, it's all speculation. Yeah, there's not much news. Not much news on Arsenal at all. Yeah, I mean, take a look at the table. We've got a game in hand on Liverpool, but even if we win that game in hand against, I don't know who the game in hand is against, but we got Nottingham Forest. If we got 3 points there, say Newcastle beat Liverpool, would be on 56. They'd be on 60. Still be 8 points. Yeah, there'll still be 8 points clear, even if we win and they lose. And then let's say if we won the game in hand and they lost again, would be on. It's impossible now. The way I see it, they ain't losing 3-4 games, are they? And we're gonna win them. So I think the title is Liverpool's. I think they've got it. Nottingham Forest, if they beat us, they could get to 3 points behind us. City are not too far off that either. So we could even drop out of the top 4. Imagine that. Imagine we come 5th. The end, like, I mean, losing all our next games, and that can't happen. Hopefully, stay where we are or improve, and Liverpool drop. That's the only thing we could do. Not looking good. So yeah, that's pretty much it, people, for the Bristol Gooner Show. There's watch-alongs coming up, but it's just sad, isn't it? You know what I mean? Sad times to be a Gooner, but it is what it is. Join me on the next show to go through more misery as a gunner. You know what it is. More time is more time. I'm the Monk. You've been watching the Bristol Gooner Show. Sad, sad time. Man. Anyway, I'm out of here.
Oh my God! You know what I'm saying?